handy, camps and coffee, just on another overnighter up in the glorious Peak District. So we're just making our way up the side of Kinder now, and it's pretty warm, so hopefully some better views than the last time. Now we're in the tent, we're all settled. Didn't do much filming on the way up here. Obviously I did a little intro, and you'll have seen the time lapse of the tent being set up, if I've done that. But there's somebody else up here who was like taking photographs and stuff. He'd already been out camping, so I didn't particularly want to set up straight away, so I just kind of like milled around a bit and just took some pictures of these two little ponds that are here. Look quite good actually. But yeah, we're in the tent, and we're in the Peak District again. So time is just gone 8 o'clock. I've just had a brew, and I'm going to have some tea in a bit. I've got a selection of beers which I'm going to do a bit later on, and I'm going to get into some warmer clothes in a bit as well. It's just starting to get a little bit nippy. But the main reason about this video today is I've been contacted on my Camps and Coffee channel on Instagram, my page on Instagram, Fanula Friday. She's wanting to know budget tents ideal for enough room to have dogs. Now I'm in a Cloud Peak 2, and this is, well, it's palatial. It's a 2-man tent. I mean, I come on my own, I don't bring anyone with me. And I have got absolutely tons of room in here. I've got my sleeping system at the back here, and then at the front here I've just got all my, it does look like a bomb's gone off to be honest, but I've got my bags of stuff there. It's got my food in it, it's got my down jacket, my warm clothes, bin bag there and such like that. But yeah, so Fanula Friday, she was asking about space for a dog. Now I know Fanula, know her very well, and I also know her little pooch, Mila, and I know Mila would fit absolutely cock on in here. I mean, they've got 2 massive vestibules as well. I mean, in the summer months you can have your doors open, which gives you that more room. But to be fair, yeah, I would recommend this Cloud Peak 2, definitely. The other tent I was looking at, which I've also got, is the OEX Fox 2. Which, it's not bad, but I think if you had a dog in there, I think you probably would be a little bit too cramped. But yeah, let me know what, now if you go out with a dog, size of your pooch, what kind of tents you're using and such like that. Excuse me. So yeah, so I'm going to have a bit of tea, and I will bring you back once I've had some tea. I'm not sure what we're having today. In fact, should we have a look? Let's have I know I've got all sorts here. I've got some Whisper Bites, some coffees. These at the minute, £1 for 6 at Morrison's, bargain. Little Nest Coffee 3-in-1s. So, what's that one? So we're going to have chili and rice for tea tonight. And then we've got the morning, the all-day breakfast. Realistically, what it probably is going to be is it's probably going to be an all-day breakfast to keep me going, and then on the way home probably a Mackey's breakfast as well. Right, I will bring you back once I've had something to eat. See you in a bit. Just about to start talking and aeroplanes are going over. I don't know if you can hear that. I suppose that's what happens when you're camping under the flight path to Manchester Airport. So, we've got the Wayfarer chili and rice. Let's give it a bit of a taste test. First time I've had this one. Very nice. I'm not going to let you watch me eating. What I will say though, just going back to earlier on about Vanilla Friday asking me about the cloud peak. What I'll do, because it's a bit dark at the minute, but in the morning when it's a bit lighter, I'll give you a bit of a tour around, just so you can see how much room there is in here. Alright, right, bring you back in a bit. See you in a bit. So, let me just turn my radio off. It's got one of these little Goodmans jobbers. Quite good actually. Anyway, so I said I'll show you in the morning, but do you know what? I'll do it now. So, excuse the mess, but that's like, obviously I've got my bin bag there, down jacket, my mittens. In that bag there is my warm clothes. Got my boots there, obviously boot holder. Got my little Cascade Wild table. It's got a plethora of beers on there and a wee dram. You can see the logo there, Naturehike. So this, I'll show you my sleep system just to give you a rough idea of like for sizing. So that there is the Alpkit Pipedream 400. 2 pillars, just a standard Trekology and the Trekology Deluxe. And I've got this as well, which is a Thermalite OEX Furnace 8 Plus. Reckons it adds 8 degrees to it. Don't know about that, but just keep me toasty anyway. So then in that is the Comfort Light by Sea to Summit, and then under that I've just got a cheap Decathlon fall mat just to take the cold off it. There is actually a ground sheet with this tent as well, so obviously it protects the bottom of the tent. But yeah, but in relation to room, so if I get onto the bedded wood, so that there is how much room you've got. So for Vanilla Friday, if you're watching this, there is tons of room for a mealer. So a little shelf up there, or shelf pocket there. There's my Gold Zero lantern. There's my little vlogging setup. Got the MSR Pocket Rocket 2. Got a collapsible cup. There's my walking poles over there. But yeah, so that's it. So I've absolutely tons of space in here. I've got these as well. Down booties. Absolutely brilliant. Worth the weight in gold. About 15-20 quid off Amazon, I think they were. But yeah, anyway, so that's the inside of the Cloud Peak, and that's my kit I've got. See you in a bit. So we've had tea, we've chilled out. I'll give you a little tour of the boudoir. So now, beverage time, and we're going to be going for a juice Forsyth. Nice to see you. Exactly. So this is a 5%er, and it's a juicy bonus fruited IPA from those lovely people at Brew York. So let's have a... Oh, you can smell the fruit in it. Oh, that's good. That is good. I tell you, what else would you rather be doing on a Monday night? I'm up in the hills. I've got some beers, I've got some tunes. I'm toasty warm. It's perfect. and I'm hoping for a really good sunrise in the morning, hopefully. And obviously another aeroplane. Joe, I've just been laid here, it's been silent. I thought, right, I'll do a bit now, and chuffing airplane's gone over, so yeah. So cheers peeps. So what have we been up to then? And it's been a couple of weeks since I was last out. To be honest, I'm not that far from when I was last time. I'm a little bit higher up. Last time it was absolutely chucking down with rain. I was in the fog. The winds picked up. And although I enjoyed myself, it was nice to get away. You just don't enjoy it as much, do you? When you're just like hunkered up in your tent. But no, I've got an absolute cracking pitch here, nice and flat, toasty warm. I've got a nice little pond. Well, it's not a tarn, it's too small to be a tarn, but a couple of little specks of water behind me, so that should hopefully give some nice pictures tomorrow. That's if the sunrise is clear. It says 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. It's going to be clear in the morning, and it's going to get a bit cloudy, but it's also going to be a bit chilly, so there might be a bit of ground frost. But I'm hoping for a decent sunrise. I'll have the GoPro on, so hopefully I get a sunrise time lapse off that, and yeah, hopefully it's some good footage for the morning. I've got myself one of these little LED lights, because last time when I did it I just had my head torch just propped up on the table, but yeah, I quite like it. It's quite good, isn't it? It's only a few quid from me, Amazon. And then I've got a Rode video micro on there, so hopefully the sound's a bit better as well. Now then, welcome back. Getting a bit tired now actually. Wind's starting to pick up a bit. The bloody moth. Here he is, look. It hasn't come out with wallet before anyone says that. Right. Beer time. Probably the last one before I go to bed. This one is a Brewdog Triple Hazy. It's 9.5%. It's 9, at least 9% anyway. Oh, that smells good. Oh. Wind started to pick up a little bit. I'm just getting a bit of flappage on the roof. That cap. Now, if anyone has got a getting bombarded by moths, get out. Anyway, if anybody has got a Cloud Peak 2 and they get flappage from the cap that goes on the top, any tips to prevent that from happening? I have got the cables, the ties wrapped around, pulled it really taut, but it's still a bit flappy. But other than that, the tent itself's no movement whatsoever. It's a cracking little tent, this. Really enjoying it. And I've just noticed on AliExpress they're about 190 quid now for the new one. I think I paid about 130 quid for this back in December from AliExpress. Took about 2-3 weeks to come. But yeah, cracking little tent. I thought I was a bit miffed to start off with because it had these moon style doors, but well, I don't mind them actually, to be honest. They're not bad at all. So, funny little story. Gets parked down in Edel. I thought, brilliant. Nice little one-nighter away. Up on the hills. Just what I needed. So, pops my boot. Gets my bag out. And it's a little bit nippy. So I thought, I'll stick my fleece on. Sticks my fleece on. I'm like, what? I was like, oh. Cat's pissed on it. So the other day, just as I was getting my kit ready, I had everything laid out in the back bedroom floor like I normally do when I'm getting all my camping stuff ready. And I just looked down, and the cat was just wiggling its backside, and I was like, "Get off!" And I thought, Joe, I thought he was preparing himself to crap on it, because he does that rather than going downstairs to his litter tray or asking to go out. He'll just crap on something or just piss on something. Anyway, I thought I'd saved it, so I folded the top up and put it to one side, ready for this trip. Anyway, opens the boot, puts it on, and it absolutely reeked of it. Fuming. So it was because I wanted something like keep me warm, like a fleece or something, part of everything else I've got. So it was a quick trip to Hathersage and new top time. So hopefully the pesky feline is having a night out on the tiles tonight. So yeah, fuming. Got a few little snacks here. Got some Whisper bites. And the amount of planes going over tonight is unbelievable. I'm probably going to be off my rocker in the morning on like aviation fuel. The good thing about camping up here though, it keeps your beer cold. Yeah, not a soul up here. Got a place to myself. When I first turned up, there was some chap doing a bit of photography, and he had all his kit with him. He had a backpack, tent. So I thought I was going to have company this evening, but it turns out he'd spent the night on Kinder already, and he just spent the whole day in the area, just walking around taking photographs. So we chatted for a bit, and then he went about, I think it was about 6:30 time, 7:15 time when he left. But I've not seen another soul up here. There was some young lad who was a little bit in front of me. He had a decent sized backpack on, so I'm assuming he was up here somewhere, but not seeing him. It's quite clear tonight as well, so I've got the GoPro doing a time lapse now. Whether that turns out any good, who knows? I noticed the battery was going down really, really quickly, but that's probably because it's getting a bit chilly now. But yeah, so I'm going to finish this beer. Probably watch another YouTube video. I've just watched Dave from the Solo Summit here. Just watched his video up in the Cairngorms. I'm feeling a little bit nippy now, but he's at -8 with 30-40 mile an hour winds up at 3,000 odd feet. So yeah, I'm not going to get any sympathy here. But no, to be fair, just my nose is a bit cold and me hands. Everything else, I'm absolutely toasty. I've put my warm stuff on, so I've got my buff on. I've also got my merino wool long sleeve t-shirt on as well. I was going to put my long johns on, but I don't need to. To be fair, I'm warm enough as it is. I'm inside my furnace liner. But this mattress, this mat and the foil do the job. Absolutely spot on. So yeah, can't whinge. Right, I'll bid you farewell unless something interesting happens. I will see you in the morning. See you later. peeps, look at that. That's why we come out. Absolutely glorious out here in the Peak District this morning. Couldn't have asked for better conditions. So I've been up a while now. Got up about 5:45. Got the GoPro going, and hopefully there's going to be a nice sunrise time lapse of that. Had a brew, spoke to the missus, she's at work this morning, so gave her a quick call before she went to work. And yeah, I'm just enjoying these views. I'm going to get packed up shortly, but yeah, decent night's sleep. Woke up a couple of times, but yeah, absolutely toasty warm, absolutely toasty warm. But yeah, but I'll give you a little tour around the old abode. So as I mentioned before, it's the Cloud Peak 2. I know Fanula Friday was looking for a tent that would fit the pooch in, old little Mila. So let's have a look at it in all its glory. I mean, to be fair, it is quite a nice looking tent. Especially when you've got a sunrise like that going on. It's beautiful. But anyway, back to the tent. So it's got 2 doors, one there, just got my bag in there. If I don't have any gripes, this is a bit flappy in the night, this. But what I'm thinking about doing, so I've got a friend who knows what to do with a sewing machine, and I'm thinking about getting this here so it curls up and creates a bit of a gutter, because when it rains the water just goes straight in. But if we go inside, I mean, that's where I was sleeping last night. So I've got the double pillows over there, and then there's just my bits and bobs. There's the kitchen. But as you can see, plenty of room for a pooch, plenty of room. I mean, the vestibules on this, huge, same on both sides. But yeah, not a bad tent, not a bad tent at all, to be fair. No condensation this morning, I was toasty warm, brilliant. So yeah, I'm going to get packed up shortly, and I'll have a chat with you on the way back down. See you in a bit. So that's where I was. Leave no trace as always. Can't believe this weather. Stunning. Absolutely stunning up here. Beautiful. Right, time for me to head off. So yeah, just making my way back down to the car now. Parked in Edale. £7 for 24 hours, which can't go wrong with, really, can you? Yeah, cheaper than any hotel. But what an absolutely stunning morning. Look at that. Winslow Knoll up there. Kinder Scout bringing Roger. You've got the nab down there. And if we look over this side, we've got the Great Ridge. Yeah, pleasant one. If you enjoy what you've seen so far, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a like, comment and subscribe. As I say, I'm not sure what I want to do with this channel yet, but I'm enjoying getting out and I'm enjoying doing these videos. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. So you've got Brush Up Edge, Mamtor, Collins Cross, Backtor, Luss Hill, and right in the background you've got Win Hill, DDL Skyline. Lodge seats over there as well. Beautiful. Right, so I'm in the car. I've just got to Grindleford station. I'm just going to grab myself a bacon and sausage salad. I didn't have any breakfast earlier on. I had a little breakfast bar on the way down just to give me a bit of energy to get down to the car park. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon. See you later.